Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a math problem and then we will go from there. So, here is the problem.
Times 20 times 8. Oh!
25 times 8 equals, once you have a strategy, put the number of strategies that you have on your chest, right here. If you have one, this is what it looks like. If you have two strategies, this is what it looks like. 3. I'm gonna give you like a minute to keep thinking, in case you come up with anything else. But think about the different ways that you could solve this problem.
Ooh, I found it.
Okay. If you'd like to share your strategy, please raise your hand. Addie, what is your strategy?
To do 20 times 8 and then do 5 times 8 and add them together.
Okay. So you were thinking. And so you worked out your problem
Wait,
like this. 20 times 8, you got 160, I'm assuming. 5 times 8, what did you get? 5 times 8, and then you add together and you get 200. Okay. Did anyone else have a different way? Brianna?
You count by 5s 8 times, and then once you get your answer, then you can add 20 to it.
You can count by
That time. 5, because it has 25, and you can have 8, and you can count by 5s there, and then you can add 20 to it. Then you can add that 20 times to your answer. And I got 200.
Oh, so you did like the 5. You counted by 5s 8 times, and then you did the 20 as well. Okay, I got what you're saying. Did anyone else have a different strategy? Gabe?
This is pretty much what I did. I subtracted 4 from A, and now I have 4. Then I added all the 25s, and added 2 of them all together. Now I have 4 50s. 4 50s times 4, 200.
So you did 25 plus 25, and then you did that 4 times. And then, so you got 25 plus 25 equals 50, and then 50 times 4 equals 50 times 4.
I didn't see the times.
Yeah. So let's think about one more way that we could do this. We have to work lower on the board. Can everyone see down here?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Does anyone have a different strategy? Yes, Amen.
So we could like get count by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Right. So that's a little bit different, but kind of similar to what Brianna has been talking about. Brianna, not Brianna. Yes, Brianna. Okay. Correct me if I ever say Brianna. So there's one way that I want to show you guys so that we can start thinking about this way. But what if we did 25 times 8, 50 times 4, 100 times 2, and 200. Have you guys talked about doubling and halving?
No, but I know.
So, does anyone know why this way of working out this problem makes sense? Yes, Ryan?
Because you're doubling the numbers of, like, because you're having that number and doubling the other.
Right, so you're taking the number on this side.
And you're adding it together.
Right, and you're doing the opposite to this side. And so the problem is still equal, but the numbers change until it's easier to solve. So sometimes it's easier to do this problem an easier way. Can anyone else tell me why they think that this way might make more sense? Was it easier to see the way that I worked out the problem? It was easier to see the way that I worked out the problem.
So you basically added that together, and then you got 50, and then you minused it on the division side.
Right. So I took everything on this side.
And added it together, and you equaled 50, and then you added.
Well, I didn't add it, but I did multiply each of these by 2. And I divided each of these by 2. So do you see the relation of the numbers on each side?
Yes.
How are 25 and 50 related?
They both have a 5.
Right? Bria, do you have another way that these two might be related?
Well,
How can you get 50 from 25? Okay.
you double it.
How do you get 100 from 50?
Double it.
How do you get 200 from 100?
Double it.
Right? And how do you get 4 from 8?
Double it.
No. How do you
You
get
subtract
4 from?
You
could.
divide it.
By what?
You divide it by 2.
And then how do you get 2 from 4?
You divide it by 2.
And then how do you get 1 from 2?
You divide it by 2.
So do you see that everything on this side is multiplied by 2?
But all of that is divided
It's
by
divided by 2. And that's why this problem works, because if you're multiplying this side by the same number that you're dividing this side by, the problem is still equal. Yes, Amen.
50 and 25 are related because they're both in the 10.
Right. I mean, they both have
Digits.
two
You minus
digits.
4 on each one. You minus 2 basically on each one.
Well, kind of, but 8 minus 4 equals 4. So there's still the division on this side and the multiplication on this side. Does anyone else have a way that they solve this problem? No, I just wanted to focus on this one for you guys. But did anyone else do this a different way? Or did you all kind of use the same method? The same methods? Okay. Well, I think that this is the way that I would usually do it too. But sometimes when you're doing math problems, it's a little bit easier to break the numbers down or decompose them the way that I did it here. So that's all that we have today. So you guys can go back to class, but thank you for sitting out here with me and doing my number talk.